Video game leaks can be the absolute worst. Not just for the hardworking developers who've spent hours upon hours working on something, but also for the fans who've been waiting patiently to experience these most anticipated games. Years of hard work done by developers to build something special for the fans filled with surprises goes right down the drain as a result of these leaks. And unfortunately, over the years, many big names in the industry have fallen victim to such incidents. I'm Mike from Insider Gaming, and today we'll be looking at the 6 biggest leaks in video game history. These are leaks that we feel have had the biggest impact on the industry as a whole, for better or worse. But be that as it may, we also want to know what you think are the biggest leaks. So let us know in the comments, and make sure you're subscribed to Insider Gaming so you never miss any of our latest videos. Starting at number 6, we have Fallout 4. In today's digital age, it's getting harder and harder for games to maintain their secrecy and keep everything under wraps. Even the gaming behemoth Bethesda had to go through one of the biggest leaks in video game history. Bethesda's long-awaited Fallout 4 ended up getting its setting of Boston and casting documents leaked by Kotaku. This ended up angering Bethesda enough, leading them to blacklist Kotaku from covering any of their future games, proving a small point that all news really just isn't worth covering, it seems. At number 5, we have Half-Life 2. Only a few days before the release of Half-Life 2 by Valve, the company was hacked by a German hacker named Axel Gembe. Axel leaked the source code of the game and revealed that Half-Life 2 was still half-baked days before its planned launch. The hacker would later feel bad for his endeavors and would ultimately confess his crime by emailing Gabe Newell, the president of Valve himself. And if you can believe it or not, he also asked Gabe for a job, but ended up getting arrested instead when police conducted a sting operation. The culprit of the hack might have ended up being caught, but this was a major setback for Valve and cost them a pretty penny. At number 4, we have the Xbox FTC leaks. Now, this is one leak that no one saw coming, as Xbox's entire first-party game plan for 2023 and beyond was revealed online. Now, what happened was during the FTC trial against Microsoft's acquisition of Activision, the tech giant made a crucial mistake when it accidentally uploaded non-redacted confidential documents that outlined its future projects, including a refreshed Xbox Series X console, a brand new controller, and multiple upcoming unannounced titles. Over a dozen first-party games in development across different studios such as Bethesda, Arcane, and id Software were leaked online. It's a shame, really, that Xbox's surprises were foiled in this way, especially given how much of a tough time Xbox Game Studios is having lately with their AAA projects these days. The rumble caused by the FTC mishap has died down quite a bit now, but it's safe to say that this will go down as perhaps the biggest leak in Xbox history. Coming in at number 3, we have to talk about The Last of Us Part 2. Everyone had been itching to get their hands on The Last of Us Part 2, the sequel to one of 2013's best games. In the months leading up to its release in 2020, The Last of Us Part 2's entire plot, along with some gameplay clips leaked online, giving birth to one of the biggest leaks we've ever seen. What's worse is the fact that many fans of the original were extremely disappointed by the direction the plot went in, and the bittersweet ending caused even more outrage among them. All of this resulted in an attempted boycott against The Last of Us Part 2, which could have damaged Naughty Dog's reputation immensely and did kill some of the game's hype. But at the end of the day, the game still sold over 10 million copies, so the boycott, like many, didn't seem to work. Moving on to number 2, we have Grand Theft Auto 6. 2022 saw one of the worst video game leaks up to that point after Rockstar's servers were hacked by an alleged 17-year-old. This hack led to over 90 clips of Grand Theft Auto 6, which is undoubtedly the most anticipated game of all time, being dumped on social media all over the world. And even though the leaks showed a clearly early build of GTA 6, they still proved harmful for Rockstar Games. Seeing their years of dedication to GTA 6's secrecy out on the internet, Rockstar was forced to take legal action. The hacker was ultimately sentenced for his actions, but he did state weirdly that if he was ever set free, he'd just continue to commit crimes. And unfortunately for Rockstar, that wasn't the last of the leaks, as the game's first reveal trailer ended up leaking 24 hours before the company planned to release it themselves. And while these leaks were definitely of a major caliber, it might be safe to say that it generated even more hype for the game, especially when you see that its official reveal trailer has over 170 million views online and growing. And coming in at number 1, it's the Insomniac leaks. Just a couple months after the triumphant release of Insomniac's Spider-Man 2, the studio had to go through the biggest video game leak in history in December 2023. A playable build of Insomniac's upcoming PS5 exclusive Marvel's Wolverine leaked online years before its planned release date, But that's not even the worst of what happened. Over a terabyte of data was leaked, which included Insomniac's release schedule for the entire decade. These included games like Marvel's Spider-Man 3 and Marvel's X-Men, a title nobody knew was even in the works. What made matters worse was employee information being leaked online too, leading to their endangerment on top of the sleepless nights trying to deal with the repercussions. While Insomniac and Sony scrambled to handle the situation internally, the ever-resilient Insomniac Studios was quick to address the situation publicly. Insomniac assured everyone that they were working to make sure nothing like this ever happened again, that they were protecting their employees that were possibly harmed, and that they're still working hard on Wolverine, and that they would come back as a company stronger than ever. So we really hope you enjoyed this latest video. Leave a like and let us know your thoughts in the comments below, and be sure to subscribe with your notifications turned on to get new videos from Insider Gaming delivered daily.